Order for breaking news pan if you court and I'm in our bro. I will Ghana to order for this time round the bring Accra High Court. Chese Chairman Wontumi the court case no and I the judge Chese court update Kessia pan I'm in our bro. I will Ghana to order for Chairman Wontumi or Nankasani lawyer. Wa babontin and or then sem ababe to abontin in some course or court Ninano Chairman Wontumi lawyer. Ababontin or this breaking news nina ababeto just say Chairman Wontumi and the onam court or china onam court just Akonta mine no in some na yedia foreign need just say anu wa shi pan or fu say me no kasa na Chairman Wontumi nkwan eye edubo ahmu na adi nyina court case nina just say we update kese pan ekoso ewo high court Chairman Wontumi the lawyer ankasa na waba abontin no the breaking news kese e no mo court no nsema ekosi wo court ho update ni nyina Chairman Wontumi the lawyer na waba abontin fo mema mekasa anya tenti message so bedi mechi na ya buenra court room ho no na ya kwakoti nsema ekoso enne ewo court nyamra isia ewo Ghanatube so.
We'll now head to the court where state prosecutors have told the Accra High Court that they will call on 4 witnesses against NPP's Ashanti Regional Chair Bernard Ntubwesiakon, who's also known as Wontumi. Wontumi and 2 others have pleaded not guilty to charges of alleged unauthorized assignment of mineral rights and facilitating unlicensed mining operations at SUBCRIBE in the Western region. Court correspondent Lord Eduasare is joining us with a bit more on this story. Lord, what else happened in court today?
Right, Kemini, and so today lawyers for democracy were expecting to move the motion, 2 applications mainly, one for disclosure that agreements that governments had with the U.S. government pertaining to the U.S. deportees, and then another one regarding the injunction, seeking to injunct that agreement to stop the deportations, government deportations of the African nationals to their home countries. Now, at the last agenda when the case was called, the Apex Court ordered the Attorney General's office to file their defense. And so today, both had filed their various submissions, but the Supreme Court noted that in as much as the Attorney General had filed an affidavit in opposition to that application by Democracy Hub, then they observed that the Deputy Attorney General, per their words, had evaded the subject matter and addressed other matters, indicating that they did not directly talk about the matter that had to do with the agreement. So the court held that because the issue of the agreement was still yet to be determined, they would set a date to rule on the application by Democracy Hub for disclosures, meaning that the application for the government to disclose that memorandum of understanding or what agreement that government has with the U.S. government pertaining to that deportee situation. And so they set the date to November 26 to rule on that matter, but ordered the Attorney General's office to file all the submissions. Lawyers for the Democracy Hub also to file their submissions simultaneously. When the ruling is made on that application for disclosures, and then the court will now hear the application for the injunction that they have filed for terminating. And so we're back in court on November 26th for this case. But I need to add that this afternoon we're also expecting the former director of the National Service Authority, Osei Asibe Enchi. His lawyers are in court today to file an application to vary the bail terms that he has been placed on. Can you recall that he has been placed on a LATAM around 800,000 cedis bail with 6 sureties, all to be justified. And so he has still not met this bail condition. He's still in the custody of EOK. So his lawyers are praying the courts to vary this bail terms. And so that will be heard this afternoon. A little later, we'll also get to know the situation of Kwabena Ibrahim, the former National Signals Bureau director. His case will also continue because the prosecution's second witness, will still the examination in chief will still be going on. So that's what we'll be expecting today.
I see. And Lord, we know that lawyer Piakubi addressed the press after, the court proceedings today.
Yes, Wontumi was also in court today. The prosecution indicated that they'll be calling 4 witnesses in the case. Now, this case with Wontumi has to do. Wontumi has 2 cases in court. The first has to do with his activities at the Summer Boy in the Western region, where he's facing charges including permitting some persons to mine in his concession without the necessary authorization. He has pleaded not guilty. So that case, the prosecution says they're going to call on 4 witnesses, and so the case has also been adjourned. When we are back next, the prosecution would have filed the witness statements on the defense lawyers, because they indicated that some of the witness statements they had filed, they had not yet served on Wontumi's lawyers, and so they did that today. And when we are back in court, the next agenda will be here.
Very well, Lord, we'll leave it here. Thank you so much for talking to us. Lord Edwasar is our court correspondent. Let's take a listen to lawyer Piakubi.
Attorney General said as fresh witness statements today, 2 more witnesses. Means that we need to study the witness statements before we come back to the court. So the matter has been adjourned to 27th of November for us to come and have the CMC. So the business of the day of the CMC didn't happen today. It's been adjourned to 27th. So we are grateful for your continued support.
There was some conversation about the total number of witnesses the state was going to rely on.
Yes.
Was it settled? Is it 5 or 4?
Yes, it is 4. The Attorney General had suggested 5, but from the records, we only have 4 witness statements. So we brought that to the attention of the court, and therefore, upon the reconciliation, we have now come to the position that we are going to be dealing with 4 witnesses.
Now, away from that, the Health Committee of Parliament has assured that it will ensure fair distribution and effective use of the $50 million committed to the production of vaccines locally.
Order for when you're breaking news, if Accra High Court, concerning Chairman Wontumi in a court case, not a phone, Akonta mine and no more money, be a managing director and a barb on Timbekasi or better testify against Chairman Wontumi. A month of Brina can say, wait here, Yachina Kwakoshi Kum, and I just see a man offer a muye drew. Ain't or no barb on Timbekasi testify against Chairman Wontumi. What for Chairman Wontumi update? Any other court cases in Yina, I'm beginning in our bro. I will Ghana. You see, and I see 4 state witnesses and a baby testify. With Chairman Wontumi Akonta mine any case. Not 4 way and breaking news. If we a high court, I'm beginning in our bro. I will Ghana to the former if you like it. No more subscribing, no more sharing my notification bonus on mine. Send a bear. I bring you a BB of content. Say, woo, when an tempan watch you need to mother for her. And I'm the Chairman Wontumi many other court cases in SUBCRIBE or Ghanatube. So, for Macramunina, Bedamunina celebrate.